Tav X, purity becoming one. Tav X, purity becoming one. It's going to be a quick video. It's going to be a quick video. The extent of these heathen demons is totally out of control. We're definitely living in the last days. I'm going to give 5 minutes, and I start at 5 minutes. I'm just going to read something very short and show you some like 3 clips, and that's about it. James Hardy, Matthew, Tav X, purity becoming one. We're going to start promptly in 5 minutes. We're already at 48 seconds. The heathens is just, they have been and are totally out of control. They are the true poster child of the scripture that I'm going to read. I'll show you some clips. I'm just going to verify it. We don't even need to talk too much. Young King Tav X, period, becoming one. I said, you know how I always said it's going to be a short video, it's going to be a long video. It's going to be a short video because I have to go get something to eat. I don't have food in my house, and I want to try to make it before the stores close. i.s.u.p.k, Tav X, period, becoming one. Purity becoming one. Tav X. When I show you this, you're going to be like, Cameron Hyde. Tav X, period, becoming one. Glad you guys are coming in right away because I'm going to start. I don't have food in my house. Today was my Sabbath, lunar Sabbath. Tav X. And you guys know I'm not showing off my $89 ring. It's crazy. I'm just trying to show you the Tav X, the inscription that's on it. Tav is the 400 numeric value. The X is the pictograph, 400 numeric value of the Hebrew Phoenician alphabet, and there's purity becoming one. Most High, I don't really say shalom because do you see any peace in the earth? No, you don't. Most High is when he comes back, or when you get judged, I get judged. He's not going to ask, "Were you peaceful on the earth?" How was the peace on the earth? He's going to ask the same thing because in Malachi 3:6, the Most High changes not. He's going to ask the same thing that the minor prophet Hosea said in Hosea 8. The Most High said, "Is Israel capable of purity?" And then when you keep reading Hosea 8, you find out they're not. They follow the ways of the heathens, the fetishes, their gods. They give the Most High their back, not their face, and he sends them back to captivity. So that's what's he's gonna ask the same question. So I try to impress it upon you by showing you my signet ring and the inscription on it says Tav, and X is the 400 numeric value. Every knee bow, Tav X. We're at 3 minutes. We're at 4 minutes. I'm going to start immediately. So the heathens are it's just when I my videos and my notes on my videos, I like to So, um, excuse me. You know how I do. I'm a little rude sometimes. Um, sorry, how to answer these things. Anyway, I'm giving people time to come in the room, and I will be starting now. Okay, let me get off of this thing for. Okay. All right, we're gonna start. My eyes. Oh boy. Um, what I want to say is, Tavex, thank you, Jason, for coming on. Somebody got booted out of the room already. Matthew, Young King, i.s.u.p.k came in, and every knee shall bow. Yo, you know my videos are my notes. My notes are my videos, and hold on. So my notes are my videos. When I see something that's interesting, that's important, I like to share it. I do a lot of videos. I do a lot of videos that are teaching videos. The majority of my videos are teaching videos. But sometimes I need I want to share some information. And this is that type of video today. When I saw this, you guys are not going to be surprised because you know what the heathens, how they are, how they act, what they do. You know them. So you're not going to be surprised. You're going to be shocked a little bit. The height of their wickedness is crazy. And I had to share this with you. In Job 9:24 it says, and the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. If not, who and where is he? We know who he is. Remember Daniel chapter 4, verse 17 or 4, verse 7. I think it's 4, verse 17. I'm going to choose one of those two. The Most said, I put the basis of men in charge of the earth. And in Isaiah 45, you can't, it says, how dare you tell the Most High you shouldn't do this? Remember, we're on punishment. He said in Ezekiel 7, I'm going to bring the worst of the heathens to possess your house. This is why I'm making this video, is because the limits to this demon heathen, it's limitless. That's why we need to be rescued by the Most High. I'm going to just read one scripture. I'm going to go right to the videos, clips, and we're going to call it quits. In Micah chapter 2, in the Tanakh, Those who plan iniquity and design evil on their beds, when morning dawns, they do it, for they have the power. I don't have to even read any more to that. Let me read it again. Micah chapter 2. Those who plan iniquity and design evil with a capital E on their beds, when morning dawns, they do it. And they did it, and they have been doing it. Let me put fair use. I told you this video is going to be short. Fair use, fair use. The extent of the heathen Gentiles' wickedness is limitless. They have no limits. Hold on. Hold on. I'm charging up the other laptop. Hold on. Hopefully I didn't lose my stuff. Great, I didn't lose it. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Come on, nigga. What the? Okay. This is what happens when you rush. Okay, I got it. Woo! Woo! Got it. Got it. Sorry for the technical difficulty. I got two to show you. Showing you, Israelite, we are beyond trying to protect ourselves and be safe because we're dealing with such a wicked enemy, such a wicked devil. Anuha says, all the doors are closed. We're going to have to rely on Psalm 121. He said he's going to be our helper, our protector. He's not going to let our feet slip to the left or right because this devil that the Most High put in charge for our punishment he's doing extra. That's all I have to say. Check it out. Let me turn off this fan here. Okay. This one.
Okay. It turns out Band-Aids may not be that great at aiding after all. Consumer watchdog blog Mammovation found cancer-causing chemicals on bandages, several brands, including two of the most well-known, Band-Aid and Curad. Dr. Linda Birnbaum, a toxicologist and former head of the National Toxicology Program, who co-led the lab testing, uncovered that the chemicals, also known as PFAs, enter the bloodstream through open wounds. Mammovation, in partnership with Environmental Health News, submitted several types of bandages to an EPA-certified lab, and after testing samples from 18 different brands, the lab concluded fluorine was present in 65% of bandages. Once in the bloodstream, fluorine, an essential component of PFAs, can lodge themselves within healthy tissue where it can begin to damage the immune system, the liver, and the kidneys, as well as other organs. So Rising reached out to Kenvue, Band-Aid's manufacturer, and we have not heard back. So what am I to do if I get a boo-boo, Amber? That's actually an email we sent. We said, what do we do if we get boo-boos now? I'm just kidding. We had an official person reach out from our production team who phrased it differently from that. But this really gives a different meaning behind the phrase, it's a Band-Aid solution, Amber. Yeah, it does. This is obviously very concerning. You know, I've always wondered why a lot of people report getting rashes when they use Band-Aids, and they always assumed it was from the adhesive. Maybe it could be from this PFAS. And for people who are unfamiliar with what exactly these are, they're known as forever chemicals, and they're found in all kinds of household products. But most notably, one you might be familiar with is when someone tells you to get rid of your nonstick pans, it's because the Teflon surface usually has PFAS in it that can leak into your food, particularly if your pan gets scratched. So anytime you have a nonstick pan in your home, if there's a scratch on it, you should throw it away and probably just convert to stainless steel. But yeah, there were a ton of Band-Aids apparently that tested positive for this substance. According to The Guardian, there were brands like Band-Aid, Curad, Walmart, CVS. They tested 40 different types of bandages from 26 different companies, and again, found 65% containing alarming levels of PFAS. And some of the potential consequences of having too many PFASs in your body are a reduction in your immune system, increased risk of allergies and asthma in young children, increase in high blood pressure for pregnant women, decreased fertility, cancer, all kinds of other really awful stuff. And it's pretty crazy to think that, there's all of these things that we're told to do when we get sick or when we get injured. And one of them traditionally has always been to put a Band-Aid on an open wound to help prevent infection. But maybe you're not doing yourself all that much of good if your prevention of infection could lead to cancer-causing chemicals getting into your bloodstream.
Now, it does.
So, guys, is that a surprise to you? They telling you about something that you're supposed to do that's supposed to help you, but it actually does the opposite. Once again, it goes as far as your freaking Band-Aids, right? Your Band-Aids now can also cause you all kinds of cancers and things, and it's from these forever chemicals that they're putting in that they don't tell you about, and people just end up dying from strange things. What happened? What caused it? Another one, they just had this drink come out, and I know quite a few people are giving their kids these drinks, man, and I've been guilty of it. So I think that everybody should be aware. Teeth and gums naturally. Should be aware of this as well.
You should be seriously concerned if you had any crime since it was released. So Pride is now going for a new lawsuit after it was discovered that their drink has PFOs, which is chemicals. But what's really concerning is the fact that the lawyer who tested their drink is claiming it had 3 times the amount of forever chemicals a human can safely have in their lifetime. And the lawsuit is claiming they found these forever chemicals in the grape flavored Prime drink. However, it also seems like other flavors might also have these chemicals because other Prime flavors are being tested. And we're going to find out after the lawsuit is approved. One lawyer on TikTok actually spoke about this and said he had a 10-year-old in his Prime is now getting sued, and you should be seriously concerned if you had any crime since it released. So Prime is now going through a new lawsuit after it was discovered that their drink has PFOs, which is forever chemicals. But what's really concerning is the fact that the lawyer who tested their drink is claiming it had 3 times the amount of forever chemicals a human can safely have in their lifetime. And the lawsuit is claiming they found these forever chemicals in the grape-flavored Prime drink. However, it also seems like other flavors might also have these chemicals because other Prime flavors are being tested. And we're going to find out after the lawsuit is approved. One lawyer on TikTok actually spoke about this and said he had a 10-year-old and his mother talked to him about how her son got leukemia after drinking Prime. Now knowing that Prime contains these chemicals, it's very much likely because of it. These chemicals are known to cause cancers and deteriorate your health since they're forever chemicals and your body can't get rid of them. Prime has 3 times the amount of these chemicals a person should have in their lifetime, which is insanely concerning, and all we can do is hope that Prime doesn't contain any of these chemicals, which might be unlikely. So if you still drink Prime or have any, make sure you dispose of all of it until we find out what's going on with Logan's drink.
Interesting, right? So that Prime drink, that's a new drink that's came out in the last year or two, I want to say. And I know kids like that drink, man. They like that drink. And it may be because it's got this very sweet taste to it, or it could be something addictive that they put in it. They do that, right? They put addictive stuff in. I know you guys know about Coca-Cola back in the day. Apparently, it actually had Coke in it. So you was getting addicted to cocaine is what happened, is why people was loving Coca-Cola. And I don't know, I've heard that it very well may still be in there. Now, don't quote me. So if you're a Coca-Cola lover, you might just be a cokehead. I'm sorry. I don't mean nothing by that, guys. But no, like I said, a lot of the stuff that they pushing for you to drink or to do as far as your health is always the opposite And we don't know that a lot of times because it's being promoted on the news, the media, and I showed y'all who the media is. Of course, they're going to push stuff that's going to get in your system, that's going to deteriorate your system, that's going to allow them to control you and to monitor you and such. Like, this is pretty much what they do. All right? If you're trying to control a race of beings, then you got to figure out some way to put the stuff in their system that's going to allow you to control them or allow for you to be able to monitor the way that you want to. So it's another it's another video. Man, this stuff is just out of control, man. It's another video I wanted to show y'all, man, as far as like, this is crazy right here. Hold on. Because you need to know about this as well. As crazy as it sounds.
There's one simple tooth repair hack anyone can do to help rebuild their teeth and gums naturally without having. For anyone struggling with sciatic nerve pain, do not drink cold water.
Hold on.
Just keep watching. There's a couple more I want you to see on there. Like one or two more. Yeah, that's it.
You learn that the toilet paper, you sick son of a bitch. Just when you let your guard down, you learn that the toilet paper that you've been using your whole life is full of some of the most toxic chemicals on the face of the planet. Let's talk about it. First of all, you really need to ask yourself, what does this toilet paper come from? It comes from wood. What color is wood? It's brown. And then you really should ask yourself, what is this that I'm wiping up inside the most absorbent part of my body? It's called chemical pulp. This is how they make your toilet paper. And how are they making your toilet paper so pretty white? They're using bleach, man. They're using toxic chlorine bleach. Really, how do they make this beautiful white paper that we wipe up on our butt all day so gentle and soft? What do you know? They're using formaldehyde. Are we really that surprised? They use some of the most toxic compounds in the planet on all of the products that they got us using in and on our body. Doesn't stop there. They got the PFAS, another toxin to avoid. What the hell are PFAS? They are called forever chemicals. That means they come into our body and they don't leave. We need to understand when we bioaccumulate these chemicals in our body, it is destruction to our human anatomy. It is destroying our DNA. It is altering everything inside of us, and it is changing us as people in slow but sure, definite ways.
Toilet paper may be a significant source of PFAS in wastewater treatment systems, according to a study by researchers from the University of Florida. The team tested toilet paper products sold in Africa, the Americas, and Europe, as well as sewage samples from 8 wastewater treatment plants in Florida, and found that non-organic toilet paper and products made from recycled fibers were major sources of forever chemicals.
The fact checkers, go check this one out. These studies are all over the place, so it's really just about which website you want to say is legible and which one is not. I really don't care, because when you look this stuff up, it's all around you, and it's really not a surprise. These toxins are at every single angle. You have to pay attention. This is somewhat of a war, not of flesh and blood, but it is a chemical warfare. For those who will say, who cares, nothing matters, the forever chemicals are just fine because we're just using this paper on our skin. You gotta understand, when you're putting these things on our skin, this is the most absorbent part of your body, and your body is porous, and your rectal absorption rate is much higher. Why do you think they give people suppositories to make sure that a drug immediately hits their body? That's what these chemicals are doing, going right in from wiping yourself right up into your body. Like always, I'm going to provide a solution for you. Now, this is not going to be as cheap as your Walmart, Charmin, PFAS Forever Chemical, super bleached, super soft toilet paper. This is going to be not near as soft, and it's going to be more expensive, but this doesn't have 15,000 chemicals or whatever that you're finding in this white, super chemical pulp, bleached PFAS, forever chemical toilet paper. This is the toilet paper that I use. Again, nothing is perfect. They still do a process to make this toilet paper, but it's a lot less chemicals, it's a lot less bleach, and it's a lot better off for you. If you need to be using something as a paper, at least you have to pick your poisons. We have to think about things, and we got to see it for what it is, and we're doing the best that we can. We're never going to be perfect. Just hang in there. We're trying to do the best we can here in this toxic world they got us in.
So, guys, yeah, we getting this as deep down and dirty as we possibly can here. We talking knee deep in the shit now. We talking about all the different levels that we are under attack, man.
Come on, you're supposed to turn off when I close the door. So listen, they went deep into us. And you know what I mean when I say that. I told you many times on this, my Hebron Island 2 YouTube channel, that the height level of the heathen's wickedness is unfathomable. Most I said, since you made me jealous in Deuteronomy 30, I'm going to make you jealous. I'm going to put a no people, a foolish nation over you. He don't even care. He's doing it to his own people. As long as he gets you. And he's a crazy person. As you can see. They get hurt. Put in their bandages. They like to drink because it's high. They like drinks. And we're going to make sure it's in the grape because we know Negroes love grape juice. We're going to get the other ones too because they're cannon fire. It doesn't matter. We know everybody wipes their ass. Gotcha. We're dealing with a crazy ass devil. And I've said that so many times. Job 9:24, and the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They cover the faces of the judges. If not, who and where is he? I just showed you who he is. And you know who rules the earth. It ain't everybody. I don't have toilet paper companies. I ain't making forever chemicals. I only showed you 3. There's thousands. There's no escape route. The only escape route you have is this, Israelite. The only escape route you have is your Tanakh, your history, and your law book. That's all you have. Jeremiah 50, Most High will decide who he will allow to survive. That's in the KJV. I like that, so I keep saying that from there. This is all we have. And you wonder why you feel sick. Me too. Don't think that your Koheleth is absence of feeling sick. This has been an accumulation of wicked, sneaky stuff. That's why I read you Micah 2. Read that again. And I took the page out too. Let me find it. Hold on. Micah 2. Those who plan iniquity and design evil on their beds when morning dawns, they do it, for they have the power. Most High gave our enemy the power to do this. Our enemies is doing this to us. You know, when you read Jeremiah 30, it says, why cry over your wounds? You know, I did it to you because your iniquities were so great. Our foreparents and us today, we are worse than Sodom and Gomorrah and the people back then. Our mind frames, our actions. That's why here at Hebron Island 2, I'm trying to encourage you for purity. That's why I stick my ring in your face all the time. Tav X, purity becoming one. I'm not saying perfect, but strive to be along the lines of the Tanakh, the law. His wickedness has no limits. That's what this video was about. You can't even wipe your ass without that nigga peeking around the corner. Wipe up, niggas. can't even wipe your ass. What else is there left? You can't open your mouth and let raindrops fall in. He's touched everything, which is part of our punishment. Fall on your knees, fall prostrate on the ground, pray to the Most High, because he only can rescue you. You know, I have it in my mind. I say it basically every day. Psalm 91. Those who make their shelter in the Most High is safe from the foulest trap and destructive plague. 1,000 will fall on your left side, 10,000 will fall on your right side, but it will not reach unto thee. With your eyes, you'll see the punishment of the wicked. Because you made your haven and refuge in the Most High, you'll be safe from harm, no disease to your tent. He will order his angels to guard you wherever you go. You'll be able to tread on cubs and vipers, lions and asps. Because you were devoted to him, he will deliver you. He will save you because you know his name. When you call him, he will respond, be with you in distress, rescue you, and honor you. That's Psalm 91. I just gave it to you. You better be depending on stuff like that. In Job 5 and Isaiah 65, happy is the man that's corrected. He doesn't despise chastisement. You'll save him in the 6 and 7 trouble. When they thirst, he will drink. When they hunger, he will eat. The soul will pass by him. Natural disasters will pass by him, and the animals will be in league with him, and they'll laugh at the calamities when it befalls the heathens. And that's what I pray for. The creator of the heavens and earth, the only one in Exodus 3:14 who told Moses to Pharaoh, let my people go to come and worship me. My name forever is I am that I am, I will be. Ahia, Asha, Ahia. When you have him, he says, you desire none else. And those that are not near to the Most High perish. And he annihilates all those that are untrue to him. That's Exodus 3:14. So let me say it again. And those that are not near to the Most High perish. And he annihilates all those that are untrue to him. You will be annihilated when you wipe your ass. You'll be annihilated when you're drinking those soft drinks. You'll be annihilated when you get a boo-boo on your arm and your knee or your forehead. You place a bandage there. There's no escape. I just showed you that to show you that there's no escape. Your only escape is the Most High. This is a new Yeshua Israel. He on the island too. Until next time, I'm going to read these quick comments. And I told you this is going to be a short video. Again, James Hardy, Tavex, Matthew. I know you're a Gentile, but you're behaving. Continue to behave and don't do as your comrades. Young King, Tavex, Hyssop, Branch, Tavex, every knee shall bow, Tavex, Damon, for Yah, Tavex, Jordan, Thunder, Thor, Thunder, Tavex, Beverly, Batista, Tavex, Shark Tank, Tavex, and JD Israel, Damon, Psalm 58. Them folks know nothing but lies and evil. I just showed it to you. I'm late, but just in time. JD Israel, watch whatever you miss. Yeah, the children do like that prime drink. Yeah. Matthew, I just found out gelatin, gelatin is pork. You got to find out bovine gelatins and stuff like that. They put it in them, can't brush your teeth, can't wash it, can't use soap, can't put lotion on, can't use deodorant, can't open your mouth when it's raining outside. Your clothes, the women's clothes, you know, in the crotches and stuff, they be putting the fucking chemicals in there. Put our underwear, we can't put our underwears on, we can't wipe our ass. There's no extent, that's why I made this video, to the level of his wickedness. Another reason they are trying to ban TikTok. They don't want this stuff coming out. Jeremiah 56 and 7. Only here to be learned to be better. Yeah, listen, Matthew, we don't have a problem with you. Genesis 12, it says, those who bless Israel will be blessed. Those who curse Israel will be cursed. Matthew, I don't know if you're rich, you got money. If you do, don't just bless it with being nice. Bless one of these people in here, pay their bills, their electric bill, their rent, their car payment. Give them a food, Walmart coupon. Bless, don't just bless with your mouth. Because they didn't just curse us with their mouth, your comrades. They didn't just curse us. They stole our land, our culture, our money, submerged our town, made it lakes, poisoned us, hanged us, burnt us. So don't just bless us with your good behavior. Bless one of the Israelites. And maybe next video I'll put my email in. Bless one of them. Show the Most High that you're different from your kinfolk. Okay, and I'll get off of that. Jeremiah 56. Let me read that. No. Jeremiah 56 and 7. I need my glasses. Hold on. Ugh. You're going to say you have your glasses on. No, these are just regular reading glasses. My eyes, I got dry eyes. It's terrible. I tell you, I blame this nigger for everything. Isaiah 50 verses 6 and 7 in the Tanakh. My people were lost sheep. Their shepherds led them astray. They drove them out of the mountains. They roamed from mountain to hill. They forgot their own resting place. All who encountered them devoured them. And their foes said, we shall not be held guilty because they have sinned against the Lord, the true pastor. The hope of their father. I'm going to read that again. JD Israel, perfect to end this video. Jeremiah 50, verse 6 and 7. My people were lost sheep. Their shepherds led them astray. They drove them out to the mountains. They roamed from mountain to hill. They forgot their own resting place. All who encountered them devoured them. And their foes said, we shall not be held guilty because they have sinned against the Lord, the true pasture, the hope of their fathers, the Lord. All who encountered them devour them. And they're devouring us in toilet paper, soft drinks, band-aids, and everything you use, eat, wash with, wear, breathe. Jeremiah 50, spot on, JD Israel. This is a new Yeshua Israel. Hebrew on the island too. Until next time. Hopefully this was edifying to you.